Hello, my name is Ian, and welcome to Little Ian of Horse.
Hello, everyone. I'm Derek, and today we got... Who do we have with us?
Ian.
Ian. And who are you, Ian?
I am a 9-year-old child, and I enjoy mainly TV and video games.
Mainly TV and video games?
Yeah.
Nice. So, we've had you on before. Do you remember what we talked about the first time?
Yes.
What movie was that?
It was Doctor Strange and
Yeah?
the thing.
The Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah, Multiverse of Madness.
So, we're back again. What are we talking about this time?
Gremlins.
Gremlins. Have you ever, before we watched it over holiday break, did you have any idea about it? Did you see any of the pictures of the creatures anywhere? Did you know anything about Gremlins before you watched it?
I knew the ending of it because I saw you and Shelly watching it when I got home. You guys were watching the ending of it.
When was that?
I think it was when we had this house.
When we had this house?
This house, yes.
I don't know. I don't remember ever watching it with Aunt Shelly. Interesting. But you saw
Or was
the
it
ending?
Mom?
Maybe it was Mom?
I don't know.
Okay, that's all right. So, I figured I would just ask you, your general thoughts about the movie, and then I've got a couple specific questions. So, how did you feel about Gremlins?
I felt, made me mentally ready for scary stuff to happen. People say it's not a horror film, but the most scary... I'm not going to get to it because I'm not meant to say it yet. But I already have the most scariest part I have.
Oh, okay. So do you just want to get into the questions then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So,
Yes.
First and foremost, what was the creature?
The creature was a animatronic.
Yeah, it was a puppet, but what was its name?
It was
what kind of creature
Gizmo.
Gizmo. That was his name. What kind of creature was he?
He was a gremlin.
He could turn into a gremlin, but originally the little guy, the main guy, starts with an M.
Munglot. I forgot.
That's so close. It's Mogwai.
Mogwai.
Okay, so he was a Mogwai. His name was Gizmo. Do you remember the 3 rules?
Yes.
All right,
Number 1, don't put them in white. Number 2, don't get them wet. And number 3, the most important one, never ever feed them after midnight.
Yeah, that's right. What happens if you feed them after midnight?
They turn evil.
They turn evil?
The one who's the most
They have little pod things that shoot out.
Yeah,
it's
like something out of
after midnight.
It's like something out of Aliens, the movie Aliens.
Did you ever see Aliens? Because I haven't.
No, but I know aliens. They came out of these egg sort of things.
Yeah, that's right.
The thing we watched before we did this, he was saying that the eggs are like some sort of egg from Aliens.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So next question. This is a hot question. Do you consider this a Christmas movie or a horror movie?
Well, half of it is a horror movie. I'm going to say the first period of the movie is like a Christmas movie. Then the final half is like a horror movie. So it's like a Christmas horror movie.
Okay.
So the beginning, it's just Christmas everywhere. And then at the ending, it's just the terrific disaster in the neighborhood.
It's a terrific disaster.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I think it's got a really cool Christmas feel of it. Like in the beginning with all the snow.
Yeah,
and it definitely has a Christmas vibe, but there are some definite horror elements. So I can see how you would say it's a good combo.
We only got like 160 deaths in count.
Oh, is that what you saw?
Because there was 156 gremlins in the movie theater that died. And Stripe was the surviving one. So then I went to 7. And then 3 people died. One being a male, one being a female, and then another one being a male, which is, he was dressed up as Santa.
Yeah.
And Stripe, so that meant it would take place at 160 deaths.
Oh, okay. So that's, where'd you get all that from?
The YouTube video we watched before we did this to refresh our minds on this.
There you go. Okay, good. So, do you have a favorite kill or scare?
My favorite kill would be the part where you like the main character. The main character walks in to see what happened to, like, the science teacher. You just see him under his desk having a shot in his butt.
Yeah.
And just his head is literally under the desk, which is just terrifying.
It is terrifying.
You don't even see the whole entire body of him. Just see his body and not his head.
Yeah. So that was the scariest kill or scare for you?
The scariest scare was when the gremlin opened up was in the nurse room, and he went like, and then like popped up. I was like terrified then.
Where was that again?
That was when that was the gremlin that killed the science teacher.
Oh, okay.
The gremlin that had tested on.
Oh, okay.
The gremlin that ate the chocolate ball.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. So, what did you like about the movie? What things about the movie did you like?
I mainly liked the gremlins because, like, my favorite part of it was the cuteness of the gremlins. My other favorite part about it was scale part when they were all, like, sitting there caroling and going, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then it was like, I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
This is so weird. And then my cutest gremlin I've seen so far would be Gizmo.
Gizmo was the cutest?
Gizmo was the cutest.
Super
they
cute.
did plan of making Gizmo evil, but that would just destroy the concept of it. Because people would be very sad when Gizmo turns evil, because you don't get that cute look.
Yeah, so...
It's not going to get that many people watching it.
So
and
the director made that choice?
Yeah.
The director made the choice to keep him cute and not have him turn evil like the other ones?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a little behind-the-scenes info you got there from the video?
Yes.
Nice. All right, so we know what you liked about the movie. What did you not like about the movie?
My least favorite thing, I'm going to say it 2 times today, is, mainly would be the part where you see people get, like, annihilated.
Oh, when people
it's
get hurt?
It's just terrifying, and I don't like that.
Like when the old lady is on the little lift to get her upstairs?
Oh, wait. I remember the main character. His name is Billy.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Billy.
He's been in another horror movie before.
Okay.
But he was killed by a ginormous spike by a man who's tall that does syringes in his head.
You're talking about Hellraiser?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Hellraiser movie. He was in the Hellraiser movie and he died.
All right. So
but in this one, he did not.
All right. I think his name is Zach Gilligan or something, the actor.
Well, I forgot the name that I just said.
It's okay. His character's name was Billy in Gremlins.
Yeah, it was Billy.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting sidetracked. It's quite all right.
Yeah.
We're talking about Hellraiser now.
Yeah.
Let's finish it off. Mm-hmm. You know how on Daddy's podcast we do 1 to 5 stabs?
Yes.
So 1 stab being the worst, 5 stabs being the best. What do you give Gremlins?
I would maybe give it a 4 and maybe cute and maybe that, but the part that boosted up to a 5 in stabs is when you hear the part about father disappearing. I'm like, I was like decked in like a blankie then. I was terrified.
About the father disappearing?
Yeah, I was terrified.
Are you talking about the girl character's dad?
Yeah.
Okay,
and I was just getting chills down my bones.
Yeah.
That didn't happen any other time in the movie, and I was just terrified.
So the part of that is terrifying.
I felt like there was a kidnapper.
Yeah.
Somewhere, you feel like it's gonna happen, but it's not.
Oh.
That's what boosted it up to a 5 for me.
Oh, so
I'm giving it 5. I'm giving it 5.
So
it's a good movie. It's got like 2 sides. You got a Christmas movie and like a horror movie. Like it's fun for all ages except if you're like a baby.
Yeah.
Don't
Babies,
think they would not like that because that gremlin can eat off their head.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's fun for like any age that's above 5, and it's just it's just so insane that they could make 161 Gremlins. Because I'm counting Gizmo in the Gremlins movie.
So there's
they
that many
could fit that many, and imagine the time they had to spend on that many Gremlins.
Yeah.
It would be insane. I mean, it would take me a year to do that.
It would take you a year to make that many?
Yes, me by myself, it would take me a year. It would take me a year. I would be 10 when I finish.
Oh, wow. Well, you're going to be 10 in like 3 months. So.
I know. I'm going to be 10.
Okay. All right. So, before we close this out, is there anything else you want to say about the movie?
You didn't give it your stabs.
I wasn't going to stab it.
I want you to stab it.
You want me to stab it?
Yes.
Oh,
stab
boy.
It.
So, I would say...
Stab it.
I would say that this is probably... this is such a classic. Daddy loves this movie. Daddy watched this movie a bunch when he was a kid. And I loved Gizmo. I used to take my ears and pull them out and puff out my cheeks and call myself Gizmo. So, for me, this film holds a lot of nostalgia. And you and I watched it together.
I agree.
You agree?
Yes.
Okay. So, it holds a special place in my heart, and I love it. So, it's a 5 for me. I think it's a great movie, great story, great characters, great acting. I'm vested in it when I watch it, and watching it with you the other week, it solidified how good of a movie it is.
They put lots of effort into that movie.
But sometimes,
lots of effort.
Sometimes putting an effort doesn't result in something being good. Sometimes you can try really hard, but it still doesn't come out. But they tried really hard. They put in a lot of work, and good enough for them, it translated to a great movie.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Very good.
So, with that said, thank you guys for tuning in to our second episode of Little Ian of Horrors. And we will catch you guys on the other side. You want to say bye?
Bye.